Hey gang, Ronan here. As you can see in this game, we've got Reejr in the Tier 9 Pommern. This is a clan battle, so we've got a number of ICOPs here: Squidpent, Joe, Chuck, Papa Pixelet, Scotty, Lead Sled, facing off against PWA. The map is north. There are 3 caps to contest. More than likely, somebody's going to run for Bravo. Remains to be seen how many will head for Charlie.
Die Schlacht beginnt.
Lead Sled is, well, looks like he's turning and headed for Bravo. In fact, it looks like the entire team is headed for Bravo. So the idea here must be to overwhelm whatever the opposing team sends to Alpha. That can be a really good strategy. We'll just have to see how this works out. Now the opposing team, in terms of torpedo threats, and I point that out because Reejr's in a battleship, somewhat unwieldy. Nustrashimi, Kitakaze, and Jutland. Kitakaze torps, of course, hurt a lot. But Jutland and Nustrashimi are certainly no joke. Only 1 destroyer on the ICOP team in this match, and a significant amount of radar. And Lead Sled does catch the Kitakaze. Because we can see that there's someone trying to cap the Charlie cap right now, that means that the good guys are going to have a definite numbers advantage here. It looks like Lead Sled is using AP. And he's sitting broadside in that smoke. We'll have to see how that ends up. He did reverse his position, but he's still sitting broadside to the likely approach of torpedoes. He's pointing out that there's somebody behind the team now, and it's the Nustrashimi. Now you can see on the minimap Reejr's secondaries, well, they go out there quite a ways. That Nustrashimi is definitely in secondary range, and there they go. Nustrashimi and Jutland both back there. Reejr had loaded HE, and I think that was a really smart decision. Now he's crossing an open gap where there will almost certainly be a lot of torpedoes coming. He's going to try and get another shot on Nustrashimi. The secondaries are just pummeling that ship. Hydro active. Hopefully Lead Sled will be able to finish off the enemy Kitakaze. Papa Pixelet in the Drake, because pushed around the corner, he'll be able to lend some assistance there as well. And Lead Sled finishes off the enemy Kitakaze. Reejr maneuvers here to try and avoid the torpedoes. Looks like he's going to be successful with that. Seattle, thank you Joe, takes out the Nustrashimi. And just like that, the good guys have a 2-ship advantage. Whoop. Not anymore. Joe got caught on the island corner there, and Reejr's going to try and avoid these torpedoes. I think he's going to be able to do that. Nicely done. Now it might be time to switch to AP. Secondaries get off a couple volleys. The good guys have got a lead, but let's see how this works out. The enemy Jean Bar, of course, with that reload booster. Lead Sled takes out the Alaska. That Jean Bar with the rapid reload is a definite threat. Reejr's penciling up, trying to create a little bit more narrow profile. Sticking with the HE, we're going to be able to get some fires started on the Iowa here. Looks like still AP shells from Lead Sled. I think I'd be using HE trying to get fires going on the Iowa, but it's hard to argue with success, and the good guys are definitely doing really well here. Still using HE. Hopefully we'll get a fire. No, just a little chip damage. And he does switch to AP. We'll see whether he gets another broadside like that. Yeah, it looks like Iowa's coming around. Might be time to hit that heal button there, Reejr. Secondaries get a fire started. I think that's going to be it for the Iowa. Nicely done.
Wir haben ein gegnerisches Schlachtschiff versenkt.
Now, will he come around or spin the ship the other way? Yeah, I think that's probably a good idea. Don't show flat broadside to the Jean Bar. You're not detected now. You could start your turn now. He's probably going to focus someone else, but this one looks pretty well over. Good guys have still got 6 of their original 7 ships. The bad guys are down to 3. Bad guys do have a 2-cap to 1 advantage, but he showed just enough side to the JB, and the JB said, yeah, I'm going to finish him. Alright, so Papa Pixelit is he's pushing south, which might give the Jean Bar a broadside shot on him. Can't tell from here where the JB's got his guns pointed. Let's still with the AP. Papa Pixelit turns to avoid the Brindisi torps. Still eats one. Papa gets his own torpedoes away. I think that's going to be it for the Brindisi. Looks like all of them are going to hit. Yeah, 3 of them is all it took. Nicely done. And this one's pretty much over. Well done, ICOP. Lead sled is headed for the Charlie cap. Papa's going to secure Bravo. Scotty's pushing in with Kronstadt. 10 minutes remaining, but as soon as the Jutland gets spotted, it's all over. Way too far away for that radar to do any good. And why do I say that? Well, okay, so you know the Alaska's range, more or less. Just look at the minimap. If the Jutland were close enough for the Alaska radar, it would be close enough for the Drake or the Kronstadt to spot it. Kronstadt, Scotty fires up his radar, lights up the Jutland, and now the Jutland is, well, he's just a few seconds away from being sunk. So, thank you very much for sending in the game replay file. It's a fun one to watch. ICOP did a great job here. Nicely done, gentlemen. Those of you with me, thanks very much. Appreciate it. Please like, subscribe. Love to see any comments you have below. And I'll see you next time.
Unser Team hat die Führung